Welcome to the Bad Food Blog Valentine's Day Breakfast Special with Marks and Spencer's Love Sausage. And yes, that is actually what it's called, and it's no joke. Look, here it is, Marks and Spencer's Love Sausage. I think it's fantastic. There we go, let's put some extra light on. And, wow, let's start the way we mean to go on with the love sausage. So, first of all, I have to cook this in the oven. Let's have a look at the instructions. And as you can see, it comes with a little heart-shaped thing, which you put eggs into at a certain point during the cooking, which is interesting. So, let's read the instructions. Remove sleeve, film and card heart insert, preheat oven. Ensure that the product is thoroughly cooked through, do not reheat. 210 degrees. Cook for 22 minutes, remove from the oven, crack 2 eggs into the center and cook for a further 8 minutes. Right, the oven's heating up, so once the oven's heated up, we'll get that in. Whilst we're waiting for that to go, we've got the crumpets for later, but let's try this Prosecco style drink in the meantime and see what that tastes like. Wow, I guess I'm going to have to go with... Don't drink very often, so I don't have many of these, but 2 uneven glasses. There we go. This is nice and chilled. I'm imagining a plastic cork here for some reason. Given the price of this, I would have kind of hoped it wasn't plastic. Oh, it isn't. It's actually going to be proper cork. Huh. Well, there's no immediate release of pressure as soon as I release that. Let's give it the old twist method. Just unscrewing it and... ooh, there we go. Ah! Oh, wow. That was a bit of a disaster. Well, that was extremely fizzy. Everything is now covered in Prosecco style alcoholic fruit juice. Wow. Huh. Well, okay, let's mop this up with this tea towel. It was about a glass's worth we've lost there. And I did not shake that bottle up at all. It is just super, 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 super fizzy. Went everywhere. Wow, that was crazy. Right. No, there's nothing for kittens here. Come on, down. There you go. There we go. Let's give a glass to my wife, and I'll try it. I've already tried it, obviously, trying to stop it going everywhere, which I didn't do a very good job of. It really does taste like passion fruit. That's nice, refreshing. It's not really very alcoholic. It's only 4%, and it does taste quite nice. There's not really enough there to get you tipsy. Maybe a little bit. Oh god, I've got it everywhere. Right. Let's get the packaging removed from this and get this in the oven for the next 22 minutes. So, I finally got a purchase on it. There we go. Take out cardboard insert as well. If you can see that, there we go. It's ready for the oven. Hopefully it's going to look like that when it's cooked. Right, let's get that down there to get washed up. Let's have a bit more of this. Oh. This stuff has gone everywhere. Well, well, the cherry tomatoes, I guess they're not going in the oven a bit. But I have this Prosecco stuff on absolutely everything now. It seems to just be multiplying everywhere. Before it goes really sticky and nasty, let's try and get the last of it sort of up off of everything. There we go. Wow, what an absolute disaster. I'm going to have to try the chocolates in the meantime. Woohoo! So that's what the chocolate looks like. Quite nice. I've got a creamy filling. Right. The oven's heated up. Time to put this in the oven for 22 minutes. And we'll show its progress when it's there. Right, quick review of this. It's passion fruit, it's extremely fizzy, extremely fruity. It tastes like someone's mixed good quality vodka with passion fruit and then carbonated it. The level of passion fruit in it is extremely high, making my stomach all tense up because it's so acidic. But it is quite nice. So let's get on with cooking that, and we'll return and I'll show me putting the eggs in the middle and then putting it back in for another 8 minutes, and of course cooking the crumpets. And in the meantime, I guess I could make the Rwandan coffee, and I'll come back when the kettle's boiled. So the kettle's just finishing boiling, and I'm emptying out the love crumpets onto a baking tray to put the cheese on them as they suggested in the advertising. Get these laid out on here. Get some cheese on top of them. And actually I think they're going to work best like that into the middle. Oh, that's cute. Get some cheese on top of them and get them into the oven. There's still 10 minutes to go on the love sausage, and it's leaking lots of juices into the side there. And I think I'm going to go for thin slices of cheese rather than grated cheese, because I just don't think grated cheese is going to do the thing here. Give myself a nice straight edge knife, and I put the kettle on as well to have some coffee, because I'm on my second or nearly third glass of that Prosecco stuff, and I'm starting to feel it. And cooking whilst having a little bit of glass of wine is not great. Don't want to make these slices too thick. I don't really want too much cheese on them. Whoops. Whoops. That's what happens when you use a knife that's not sharp enough sometimes. That's okay though. It's going to even itself out. Yeah. Down, kitty. Come on. Down. Down. There we go. Stop the cat from jumping all over everything. Getting there. Whee. There we go. Oh, I think cut that in two. Got that bit covered. That bit covered. I think we're ready to go in the oven now. Right, I'll slap this in the oven next to the sausage. Well, not next to, on the top shelf. You'll be able to see that later. Sausages begin to smell really nice, by the way. It's obviously some sort of brass work or something like that. Some European sausage. It smells amazing. It's what's driving the cat crazy. He's come to have a look. Come on, get down. Go on. Cheese back in the fridge. Let's start on this random coffee, shall we? Oh, this packet's not easy to open, so I'm going to get a pair of scissors. I don't want to bodge this with a knife. There's a resealing tab here. Oh, wow, does that smell good. Oh wow, that smells fantastic. So, in this particular container, it's cafetiere, it's 3 tablespoons. I want to seal this up to get that wonderful smell in for as long as possible. There's something just magical about good coffee, and this is really nice coffee. These little clip things are amazing at keeping things fresh. There. The bag's sealed and the coffee's going back in the cupboard. Now, if I was doing it properly, I may have wanted to swirl some hot water around in that first, get it all warmed up, but I don't fill them all the way up. I honestly feel that's about as far as you need to go with them. Usually to the line, and then a nice stir, and get the lid on it to get the evaporation process down, and wait a couple of minutes and then plunge it, usually about 3 minutes. I find to be about good. And let's get myself a coffee mug, or actually I'll go for a cup this time. The coffee will cool down faster in this cup, and it looks a bit more presentable than the normal ones I use. Right, the cheese is melting and the sausage is looking good. 5 more minutes on the sausage, and then we're supposed to crack eggs in it and put it back in for another 8 minutes. Although I'm going to give it a bit longer because it's only cooking on one side, so I'm going to turn it. Right. Has that coffee in the cafetiere started sinking yet? We're almost there. Another minute. There's no need to rush it. The great thing about cafetiere coffee is it's really nice. This Prosecco is really, well, this passion fruit alcohol concoction. It's really nice. The smell of the coffee is good as well. There we go. Gently plunging it down. Yeah, perfect. Oh, really nice smelling coffee. Ooh, quite strong, quite nutty. Not bad. Don't worry, you've got breakfast coming.
Okay.
It's sausage and crumpets with cheese on.
Like sausage.
Oh well.
I don't even like crumpets.
Oh well, this breakfast is for me and Mummy then. Okay. It's time for the sausage to come out. I need to break 2 eggs in the middle of it. So, here are some eggs. And here we are. Now, I'm not entirely sure this is piping hot all the way through. So before I commit to putting the eggs in, I'm going to make sure that the least cooked part of this sausage is probed to ensure it's up to at least 70 degrees centigrade. And we are at 85, so it might not look fully cooked all the way through. It might not look as cooked as you want, but it's getting there. Another 8 minutes should be perfect. If in doubt, always temperature probe. With chickens, with large sausage things, with everything. Always best to temperature probe. It's the real best advice I could ever give for cooking anything you're unsure of. Is because food poisoning isn't going to happen if you get the temperatures right. There we go. 2 eggs. And let's put this back in the oven. There we go, the 2 eggs are cracked inside and it's going back in the oven. For another 8 minutes, and let me just show you how, because the shot of the oven at the moment wouldn't do very well, there's not any light in there. This is what the crumpets are looking like. They're getting there. We're almost at the level of cooked that we want. So about another 8 minutes on the clock for the eggs, but I've got a feeling that the crumpets are going to be coming out in about another 3, which is pretty fantastic. So we'll get back to it then. I'm going to carry on drinking my coffee. Cheers. Right, it's ready. It's got 2 eggs in the middle. It took exactly 8 minutes. Somebody must have timed this very well. And voila, this is what it looks like. Love sausage with eggs in the middle. Now I have to find a way to take that and put it on 2 plates. But I'm thinking, this is a Valentine's Day breakfast. It would be better on 1 plate that me and my wife ate it from and shared. That's not going to work, is it? Well, we'll try putting it on one plate and see what it looks like. So, I have to transfer this to here with a spatula, I guess. It's probably going to be better on 2 plates. As much as I love the idea of some sort of loving plate, it's not really going to work like that. Let's move them now like that. My son's already tried one of them, that's why it's no longer there. Okay, now somehow I have to get the love sausage, or half of the love sausage, and an egg out of this container. Maybe I'm best off trying to get the whole thing out. Oh no, got half of it. Wow. There we go. And now let's get the other half. Oh wow, that works surprisingly well. Right. You can garnish that with a couple of these tomatoes, which I can only presume are in there because they're small and red and look pretty. So there we go. A few of those. A couple of those on this side. And voila. There we go. Quite a long video, but that's the end of it. The Love Sausage Valentine's breakfast. Please like and share the video, and if you're not already subscribed, it would be great if you could. Thanks for watching, and bye!